and welcome to another game I played on Ptcgo. So this time I'm going to be playing with Genesect, Virizion, and Mewtwo. So this uses Mewtwo as a tech to the Genesect Virizion format. I think it might become a little bit more viable as we start to see the Mega Evolutions. I think Mewtwo will obviously get one. So we'll see more Mewtwo EX, and it did get reprinted with this last set. So here I'm going to start off with Virizion and Tropius. I'm going to lead off with Tropius, just because it's a better starter here. I have an Ultra Ball in hand and two Colress machines, so I might be able to do something with that. But my opponent starts with a Yamask, so here I'm thinking a Flareon deck, which, if I can Steamroll quickly, it shouldn't be a problem, but since I am weak to fire, this could be problematic here. I'm going to attach a Grass Energy. I debate whether or not to use Hypnotoxic Laser, but I decided against it, and I'm just going to return. Since my opponent did go first, I can't attack. So now going into his turn, he just places, looks like another Yamask on the bench, and passes. I'm going to place Mewtwo down. This time I am going to use Hypnotoxic Laser, so I can at least return for more, and I do want to play that N. Yeah, it didn't play that Ultra Ball. Get some Grass Energy, which I can attack to Virizion, and here I'm just going to return, not really doing much in terms of damage or draw, but my opponent has really nothing going on his side of the field, and I did manage to get a Genesect. So here we see a Team Plasma Ball. My opponent played down a Deoxys, and now a Lugia comes down on the bench, so definitely not a deck I'm used to seeing. I don't see really a Yamask played with Team Plasma decks at all. My opponent is beginning to attach to Lugia. He has 2 Plasma Energy on it already, so that's a bit scary just right off the bat. But again, I'm not really seeing the strategy. Looks like he evolves into Cofagrigus. He's going to play Shadow Triad to bring back a Chorus Machine. So with this, he'll get a 3rd energy onto Lugia all in one fell swoop. So one turn, he's just 1 energy short of attacking me now. So that's definitely concerning. If he can do that and I guess couple 6 feet under, he could take 3 prizes. So that's probably the strategy he's going for. Now I'm going to play Virizion down. I will discard 2 Grass Energies to play that Ultra Ball. Yeah, since I do have that Super Rod, I could just Super Rod them back in. This time I'm going to go for, here I'm debating, and I decided to go for Bouffalant since he's a decent attacker against EXs. And here I guess I'm just going to once again return and draw more cards and actually get the knockout on Yamask via poison, and just using return I draw an energy and it's a plasma. My opponent sends up Lugia. He's going to play a Team Plasma Ball, so he needs just 1 more energy to be able to knock me out. Looks like he gets another Deoxys, so that'll add more damage to his output, and he's just going to pass since he can't attack yet. So here I'm going to attach a Grass Energy onto Virizion. I decided to play Hypnotoxic Laser just to discourage my opponent from, I guess, attacking. Hopefully he can retreat Lugia so I don't have to deal with it yet. But here I'm going to play Virizion and use Emerald Slash to attach Grass Energies onto. Here I'm debating whether or not to go for Bouffalant, and that's exactly what I do, since it'll be my best attacker in this situation. Now my opponent remained asleep, but he's going to pull out the switch card here and send out Cofagrigus. It doesn't have any energy attached to it, so it's not really a threat. But he didn't perform 6 feet under, so he's obviously waiting for something here. So now I have a Plasma Energy. I'm going to attach it to Virizion just to bring up Lugia, and I will Emerald Slash just to get more damage onto Lugia since it's still the biggest threat on his side of the field. And I get 2 more Grass Energy, but I decide this time to attach them to Virizion. So my opponent here is going to use a Chorus Machine and finally power up Lugia, it looks like. So he may want to go after Virizion, but I don't think he has enough yet to knock it out. So here I'm waiting to see what his move will be. He's probably, if he has a catcher or a switch or a escape rope, he might play that. But it looks like he's going to go for 6 feet under actually and perform the strategy I was describing earlier. So he's going to do 30 damage onto Virizion. That lets him do 140 with Lugia and get the knockout that way. I'm going to send up Buffalon here since we're now tied in prizes. I hope I can get a return knockout here since I do have Plasma Energy already. I can attach to Buffalon, attach a Floatstone onto Genesect just in case, and I will Gold Breaker here for the knockout and take 2 more prizes and the prize lead. So now my opponent's just left with Deoxys, which have no energy attached to them, so I don't think he has much going for him, and he just passes. So here I'm going to just bench a Virizion, and I guess I will just N here just in case. Since I'm pretty set up and he isn't, I will play Hypnotoxic Laser and Gold Breaker for 120. So now my opponent's down to 40 HP, so if he doesn't attack, I have the game. And he just passes, and I'm able to get the knockout and the win, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I didn't end up using Mewtwo after all,